All right, good morning, hockey fans. Let's get you set here for the gold medal game at the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. As it's going to be a great game this morning between the Bullseye and the Ice Dogs. The Bullseye 2-0 here through round robin play. They've looked like the strongest team so far at this event, but the Ice Dogs, you could argue, have all the momentum right now after their gutsy 2-1 win in yesterday's semifinal over the Seahawks. My name's Nico Cardarelli. Thank you for joining us on this morning's broadcast. As we've already got the live chat thread blowing up, and keep those comments coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some viewer shout-outs. Let's get to a couple right now off the top of the show. A big shout-out to our guy south of the border in Pittsburgh, TJ Stewart. Thanks for chiming in, buddy. Good to hear from you. He says he's looking forward to another great game and can't wait to head to Toronto in March for Nationals. TJ, we can't wait to have you there, buddy. Liam chiming in from St. Louis. Hussein from Edmonton saying this is such a great sport. A big shout out to Aunt Rolly, who's cheering everybody on, but especially her niece, Amanda, who's playing for the Ice Dogs in this game. She'll be a player to key in on for sure. Check that, I got that wrong. She's playing for the Bullseye, my mistake, excuse me. As Amanda Provin will be wearing number 6 for the Bullseye, and she's had some great chemistry this weekend alongside Jason Yuha, so keep an eye on those two players here for this one. And a big shout out as well to Dominic Tran, who says, let's go Ice Dogs. 2 former students playing in this game. So proud of them. Not only are they great leaders on the ice, but also amazing leaders in school. Dominic, thanks for that comment. And folks, keep the comments coming in. Let us know who you're cheering on, where you're watching from, as we get you set for puck drop here in this gold medal game. We're about 90 seconds away from the warm-up ending. And we've got the Ice Dogs in the red jerseys, red socks, some white numbers, some white trimming, and they'll be working right to left across your screen in this game. And those undefeated Bullseye in the yellow jerseys, a little bit of white trim, black numbering on the backs, yellow socks, and they'll be working camera left to right across your screens this morning. Starting goaltenders for this game coming to us from Halifax, playing for the Bullseye. Oliver Pye gets the starting goal. And for the Ice Dogs, from the West Coast, a member of the Vancouver Eclipse and making his triumphant return to tournament play, it's Gary Steeves in goal for the Ice Dogs. Well, this should be one heck of a game as we're just moments away from the opening puck drop. It's the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament presented by Canadian Blind Hockey. All broadcasts this weekend have been produced by Parasport TV. Check us out and let us showcase your Parasport event to the world. Parasport.tv for more info. And of course, give a follow across all socials to Canadian Blind Hockey, active on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I think we got a TikTok as well now. Certainly some of our players are really big into TikTok. And, well, with the time ticking off the clock and me doing the talking, we're just about set for the opening puck drop as the Ice Dogs will head to their bench for a little bit of strategy and pep talk from their coaching staff as Joey Ali leads that bench with Joe McCallion and Veronique Lemay doing the assistant coaching duties. For the Bullseye, Matt Morrow, the head coach, Frank Fernazier, and Mike Wilton, the 2 assistants. All players to key in on in this game for the Bullseye. Jason Yuha has led the way as he's been phenomenal all weekend long. But there's more than just Yuha on that team. I've been really impressed with the play of Blake Schneider. Julien Blais-Savoie has been absolutely phenomenal on the blue line for them. And of course, the aforementioned Amanda Provin as well. For the Ice Dogs, some of their key players, Anthony Chula, Mark DeMontis, the Chasmanian Devil, Chaz Mizuraka. They're going to need all 3 of those guys to be on their A game this morning as we get you set for the opening puck drop here in the gold medal game at the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. Again, the Bullseye in the yellow jerseys working left to right across your screen as we get set for this opening face-off. The Ice Dogs in red working right to left across your monitors. Well, the Ice Dogs need one more player out there. Apparently they're going to play this short-handed, and now we'll try this again. It's early this morning. Give them a break. They haven't had their coffees yet. A big shout out to all the referees this weekend for volunteering and taking on the challenge, many of them officiating blind hockey for the first time ever. And here we go. Let's do this again. DeMontis and Juha square off for the face-off. And we're underway in the gold medal game. DeMontis brings the puck up the ice and into the zone for the Ice Dogs. He checks his passing options, plays it behind the net where Curtis Ruddle gives chase, but quickly it's scooped up by Juha as he tries to make his way through the neutral zone. Loose puck. Actually, that was no, it was Juha there for the Bullseye as it's shot quickly back into their zone where Julien Blais-Savoie takes possession. Charging on the forecheck is Curtis Ruddle. Nice job to hold the line there by Anthony Chula. Tries to feed it over to Ruddle. It's right on goal, and Oliver Pye will hold that with his paddle for his first save of this game. So good energy early from the Ice Dogs. I think that's probably a strategy for them, is to try get on top of the Bullseye early. Don't give them time and space. And an inadvertent collision there between Matt Jans and Juha, and they brush it off and have a little laugh about it, and we'll get the face-off outside of the blue line here for the Bullseye. As it's going to be Ian Rankin and Chaz Mizuraka on the face-off from the draw. The Ice Dogs take possession as Tate Hoyam tries to get the puck in deep on the second effort, chips it forward, it bounces around, and now it's picked up by the Bullseye as it's controlled by Blake Schneider. Into the zone, he's skating with speed. Schneider centering attempt through the crease, but no one there to get a stick on it as Rankin was the intended target. That puck shot down the ice by Matt Jans, but that's going to be an icing call here. 13:20 remaining in the first period of play. So we're playing 15-minute run-time periods, and should we end tied in regulation, we will go to overtime and potentially even a shootout if necessary, but a lot of hockey to be played before that outcome presents itself. As we get an offensive zone draw here off the icing call with Jason Juha squaring up to take it against Chaz Mizuraka. Face-off coming to the right of the goaltender, Steves. They scrum. Juha gets it back to the point, but across the blue line where Cody Sturgeon has to deal with the forechecking pressure of Matt Jans, and Sturgeon did well to clear the puck in. As now it's controlled by Schneider. He tries to carry it across the line. Nice job to shield it. Makes the pass to Juha, and he buries it. No, it's waved off. No goal. Immediately waved off by the official. And it may have been because of action through the crease, I would guess, that the way Jay cut through there. And the Bullseye will have to try again after having that one wiped off the board. It was a nice play by Schneider to bring it in and make that pass in tight for Juha, but immediately waved off. Face-off won by Juha. He drives it back to Blais-Savoie, who dumps it into the far corner. Juha gets it. He shields it against the backboards. Checks his options. Tries the wraparound. Yeehaw, Juha! No! Oh, no. They're going to say no clean pass. Wow. Little surprised about that one because Blais-Savoie had chipped it into the corner where Juha got it. And now a discussion ensues here as Juha tries to sell his case, and the quartet of Ice Dogs try to protest this. Again, it was immediately waved off by the referee. Steves was never truly set because he never heard the clean pass buzzer. And maybe the referee said it was good on ice level, but without that electronic buzzer, it's hard for the goalies to know that, and it will not stand. So no goal Two quick opportunities for the Bullseye, both taken off the board. Their coaching staff want an explanation, and they seem to be content. No buzzer, so refocus and try it again. Good pace early in this game, though, as both teams seem fired up. Juha squaring off on the draw against Graham Foxcroft. Foxcroft wins it, but Juha rips it away from Chula. In the far corner, Juha starts to cycle up by the hash mark. Shot from the point, redirected in front, and buried on the tap-in. Storman Norman Blay gets the goal, and it's 1-0 for the Bullseye. While Norman Blay, the wily veteran, put himself at the post, ready for anything that may have popped out to him. And after the initial save was made by Steves on the shot from Julien Blais-Savoie, the rebound popped right to Blay, and the Bullseye take the 1-0 lead. So Norman Blay gets the goal, Blais-Savoie and Juha drawing the assists. And it's 1-0, and let's see how the Ice Dogs respond now. As Mahan plays it up to James Ruddle, who tries to pick out Matt Jans. Controlled by Jans across the line, now picked up by Mizuraka. Ruddle scoops it up at the hash mark, shot attempt blocked. Nice block by Butterfield there, ensuring that puck never made it on net, and now it's cleared out through center ice, where digging away for it was Stuart Belich. He couldn't quite come up with it cleanly. Now James Ruddle has it, makes a move across the line, passes to Mizuraka, tries to kick it to his stick, chops it out front, but just past Ruddle. And then Hoyam, coming off the bench, couldn't quite keep it in. Laura Marks, she's going to pick up this loose puck, tries to chip it over to Amanda Provin, but that got closed down nicely by Curtis Ruddle. Ripped around the boards that time by Tate Hoyam, as it's secured now by Megan Mahan. She flips it cross ice. Good pass as Curtis Ruddle will pick it up at the far side half wall. Tries to draw back to the point, secured by Foxcroft. Down into the corner as James Ruddle gets to it behind the net. Good clean pass indicated there with the buzzer, but just as quickly Juha comes in to strip it away. Juha chips it off the boards, tries to pick it up himself, but Chula there defensively for the team in red as the Ice Dogs try to break out of their own zone, led now by Mark DeMontis. Wheels out the far side behind his own net, and DeMontis stick handling the puck with confidence now, cuts his way back to the near wing. DeMontis taking it right in, now dumps it in deep as he fires it around the boards, but Blais-Savoie gets there for the Bullseye. He clears it up, but Chula holds the line. Nice play there by Chula. Matt Jans can't quite corral the loose puck, and now it's scooped up by Juha. He's quickly up the ice, makes the pass intended for Schneider, but what a back check by Chula, and a great defensive poke check by DeMontis, who then crashes into the end boards, and it looks like he's all right there. Picked up by Michel Lapierre, the Rock. He makes the pass ahead to Jason Juha. Juha settles down the rolling puck, takes it deep behind the net, checks his passing options as he cycles out to the far side half wall. All the way to the top of the point, lays it off for Blais-Savoie, takes the shot attempt, that blocked as it rifled around, and it was rolling around, and in the end, crashing down hard there. I believe that was Brian Mackey, who took a tumble, and he's on the delayed offside, and with the Mack truck caught in the offensive zone, the whistle comes. So a little more than 7 minutes remaining in the first period play. Hit the halfway mark of the period, and it's 1-0 for the Bullseye. As keep the comments coming in on the live chat thread. We'll get to a few of those at the next break in play. Ian Rankin squaring off against Graham Foxcroft. Rankin wins it forward. As they try clear it out the zone off the wall, but nothing doing. Rankin holds it in for a moment, and now out through center ice where it's poked away by Curtis Ruddle. Ruddle tries to feed it over to his sister Cassandra, but they got tied up at the line. Now Curtis takes it into the zone, tries to dish off for Foxcroft. Foxcroft crashing the net. Cassandra Ruddle takes a swipe at it. She can't get it clean. Curtis Ruddle with the shot attempt, but Ian Rankin gets there for the block. Loose puck played back to the line. Megan Mahan picks it up. Lets a wrister go. Ooh, redirected in front by a defender in Cody Sturgeon, and that just went over top the crossbar. The Bullseye clear it down the ice. Not enough on it for icing. So Mahan picks it up inside her own blue line. Mahan tries to take the defender on there, but Normand Blais does well to tie her up, takes her to the boards, and on the second effort, Mahan makes the pass to Mizoraka. Trula, he chips it forward, and this could be dangerous now for the Ice Dogs as Trula from the corner tried to pick out Mizoraka, and now we get a penalty here as Normand Blais is going to be whistled for that physical play on Megan Mahan, and it'll be a power play for the Ice Dogs. So the face-off will come to the right of the goaltender, Oliver Pye, and before they drop the puck, let's get a couple of quick shout-outs in here. One for Tessa Rankin, one for Robert Sturgeon watching from Toronto, Danny Mizoraka. We'll get to a few more, but now on the power play, the Ice Dogs with a good D-to-D pass. Trula just holds the zone after DeMontis made the pass. Trula shot attempt, but he sort of fanned on it. Rims around the boards, and now it's picked up by DeMontis. Working his way off the back wall, tries to tuck it in, but a big defensive poke check. Trula lets the shot fly. Big save by Pye. Rebound on its way over to Jans, and now cleared down the ice. An excellent defensive play by Julien Blais-Savoie to knock it away after that first attempt where DeMontis tried the wraparound. Good save by Gary Steeves there. Wouldn't have counted, but he did well to track that puck and make that stop. And now with the puck cleared down the ice, no icing indicated, so play continues on as it's chipped into the corner by Lapierre. Battling for it is Curtis Ruddle, scoops away from him, and then Juha clears that down the ice. And again, Steve's tracking that puck really well. Wouldn't have counted, but he's really got the sound of it right now. He's in that zone. Nice pass to pick out Provin. She tries to drop it back for Juha. Now he scoops up the loose puck. He'll cycle his way all the way out through center ice with 55 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Bullseye. Short-handed, Juha brings it into the zone, down to the corner. A couple of red jerseys try to tie him up, including James Ruddle, but Juha scoops it out, takes the shot, and he buries it! Yeehaw, Juha! Oh, that was a rocket from the high slot, and it's 2-0 for the Bullseye. Well, not much chance for Steeves on that shot from distance, as Juha just was patient and cycled, and eventually he was rewarded for that effort. And he gets the short-handed tally to give his team the 2-0 lead. Coaching staff for the Ice Dogs not too happy about this. They're saying that Steeves never knew the shot was coming because they were expecting a new cycle where they would have had to establish a clean pass, but the officials saying it was all one sequence. I believe this is going to be a good goal here. As we've got, actually they've taken the goal off the board. So it looks like it will not stand. Maybe they haven't added it. Keep an eye on that. Face off through center ice. Either way, the Bullseye continue to lead this game here in the first period of the gold medal match at the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. DeMontis scoops it up now for the Ice Dogs, lays it over to Trula. Trula starts to work his way across center ice. Nice job to evade the first check. He's got to make a clean pass. He's got Foxcroft in front, finds him with a tape-to-tape pass, but Juha there to strip it away at the last second. Juha carrying it up now, checking his passing options, tries to pick out Blais. That one just got away from him as he tried to swipe it in on the one-timer. Juha scoops it off the defender, trying to work his way through the face-off dot. Pulls it back to the top of the point, but that's broken up. Puck dancing right on the blue line before it evades the stick of Laura Mark, and now it's cleared down the ice by the Ice Dogs. Under 2 minutes remaining in the period, and it looks like that goal will not stand as it's just 1-0 on the scoreboard in the arena. So 3 goals in this first period from the Bullseye that have been waved off, and maybe feeling a little hard done by despite leading this game. Here goes Curtis Ruddle into the zone. Tries the drop pass. Picked up by Mizuraka. That's a good clean pass. Mizuraka shoots. Oh! Off the crossbar. That was so close to going in top corner. Yuha now shuts him down, chips it down the ice, and at the end of a shift, he'll peel off for a change as that just crossed the line for an icing call. So the faceoff will come back inside Bullseye territory with just over a minute remaining in the period. And a chance for us to get a couple of quick shout-outs in. As we'll give a shout-out to Liam, Hussein, TJ. Keep the comments coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on in this gold medal game. From the faceoff, DeMontis picks it up, makes a D-to-D pass for Chula. He works his way off the half wall. Rankin tries to close him down. Chula evades that check, shoots, off the outside of the post. 2 posts in 2 minutes for the Ice Dogs, and they're coming so close to equalizing. DeMontis with a good play at the line to hold it in and hold the zone. On the second effort, they try clear it out, but once again, DeMontis there as he chips it into the far corner. Rankin chasing against Mizuraka. Mizuraka makes the pass to Chula. Caught up in his skates for a moment to the line. Nice play by Cassandra Ruddle to hold it in as it's gloved down by Mizuraka from his backside. He backhands it forward. Chula tries to dig it out. Shot right on, and Pai there in a perfect position to make that save. Well, great pressure from the Ice Dogs with 17 seconds remaining in the period. And if not for a quality save from Oliver Pai, they could have cut into the lead. So the goal has been put up on the board now. So Yuha with the goal, his second point of the game, and it is indeed 2-0 Bullseye. From the face-off, they win it and clear it out across center ice. 12 seconds remaining as Mahan scoops it up. She's got a hustle here. She plays it forward, intended for James Ruddle. Just gets away from him. Puck goes down in the corner. Yuha scoops it up, but with just 2 seconds remaining in the period, that'll do it for the opening frame. And after 15 minutes, it's the Bullseye 2, the Ice Dogs 0. A good first period there, a tightly contested period as both teams generating quality opportunities. But ultimately, the Bullseye with the edge there in that first period. And as soon as I switch up these graphics, we will get to some viewer shoutouts. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. As I pull up the chat thread, and a big shout out to Danny tuning in from Arva, Ontario. Absolutely love watching these players. Robert tuning in from Toronto, cheering on Cody, Sturgeon, and the Bullseye. Liam McCoy, who's tuning in from St. Louis, saying that the 2023 USA Disabled Hockey Festival will be in St. Louis the week after the national tournament in Toronto. Big shout out to Tessa Rankin, who's watching from Windsor. Big shout out to the whole Rankin family, as I know Ian's been excited and happy to connect with all of you. And hey, speaking of superstars in the making, this is one of the sharpest dressed guys here in the building. Joe Fernaz here. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you, Nico?
Excellent. Thank you for coming up here and joining us. I gotta say, where do you get a sweet cowboy hat like that?
I don't reveal my secrets. This is exclusive drip.
Exclusive drip?
You're not finding this anywhere, man.
All right, Joe. We'll pick up on the conversation in a second, but we're about to get puck drop going here for the second period of play as the Ice Dogs trailing 2-0. And here we go. Second period underway as Mizuraka won the face-off against Yuha, and now the Ice Dogs try to take possession against the Bullseye. The Ice Dogs in red moving right to left across your screen as Mizuraka brings the puck forward. Plays it over to Jens. He works it down low in the corner. Tries to chip it out front as James Ruddle sets up in the slot, but good defensive tie-up by Lapierre to keep his stick up in the air, and the puck never got there. Provin, she knocks it out up to center ice where Mahan quickly scoops it back. Mizoraka over to James Ruddle, gains the zone. Only for a moment, though, as, well, actually, Blaise Savoie fanned on the clearance attempt, and a good effort by Jans to tie him up. Juha rips it around the far boards, held in at the line. Great play there by Tate Hoyam to hold the zone. And now James Ruddle gives chase, but Juha gets to it first. Juha chips it off the glass and out as Mahan takes possession. Provin chasing her down. Loose puck, and it's now secured by Julienne Blaise Savoie. Brings it across the blue line, drops it to Amanda Provin. She tries to pass it off to Juha, but James Ruddle there with the block and the clearance out through center. The Rock, Michel Lapierre, he plays that one forward. As inside the zone, Mizoraka chops at it but couldn't get a clearance with Juha providing the forecheck. Chula tries to dig it out from the pack. Catherine LeMay gives chase, as does Curtis Ruddle, but that puck goes for an icing call. 2 minutes gone here in the period. All right, Joe, so how you feeling, buddy? It's been a busy weekend of hockey, but you feeling good?
You know what? It feels good to be back. It obviously sucks not coming away with any dubs this tourney, but I showed out for the fans, and that's really all that matters, right?
You got a couple nice G-notes, too, from what I remember.
Of course. Always. Always.
You know, Joe, you were part of the national team. You still are, obviously, that went down to Indiana. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
It was sweet. We went down to Indiana. Of course, we beat the USA, a little 3-0 sweep.
And through the neutral zone, here come the Ice Dogs as it's secured. And Chula takes the shot right on Pye with the save. The rebound controlled by Schneider. Bullseye cleared out through center ice as Mark DeMontis scoops it up inside his own blue line. He's challenged by Blake Schneider, who nearly rips it away from him. Foxcroft there with the extra support, and now it's controlled by Chula. His clearance just gets across the blue line as Foxcroft picks off that neutral zone pass, and he's got Curtis Ruddle with him breaking in. Foxcroft tries to drop to Ruddle. There's a good clean pass indicated. His stick was tied up nicely by a couple of defenders, including Ian Rankin, who's trying to work from his knees there, and he does well to get the puck over to Schneider. Schneider, who's impressed me this weekend, makes a good play to chip it off the boards and takes it into the offensive zone. He needs to make a clean pass, though, as Schneider cycles around the far side of the goal, dishes off to Rankin. There's the buzzer for the good clean pass, but they never do generate a shot. Great play by Savoie to hold, Blaise Savoie to hold the zone, but just as quickly it's cleared out, and now Rankin battling there against Matt Jans. Catherine LeMay has it stripped off her stick by Julien Blaise Savoie. He gains the offensive zone here, tries to make the pass to Schneider, but he was held up just a moment by Hoyam. Julien Blaise Savoie dumps it back to the blue line where Mackey had it stripped off his stick. And then Juha fires it in from distance, and it's knocked down by the stick of Mark DeMontis. 11:20 to go here in the second period of play as DeMontis breaks out of his own zone. Chips it in front of his own bench, picks it up, tries to dish that one over to Jans, but it gets away from him. And now it's secured by Blaise Savoie for the Bullseye. Oh, his pass nearly picked off. In fact, they had it for a moment, and now the Ice Dogs do pick up possession, but Mizoraka has it knocked away from him, and he'll have to start up again on his own side of center ice. Mizoraka dishes off for Cassandra Ruddle. It's picked up now by Tate Hoyam as he skates it forward. Hoyam, checking his options, tries to make the pass. Juha with the block, and then he clears it out through center. Mahan, she's being contested, but she does well to fire that one up the ice, and a puck possession battle ensues before Juha scoops it out of the pack. Juha at the face-off dot. Tries to cut his way through the slot. No clean pass yet. He's got Mackey and Blais in front of the goal as Normand Blais sets up, looking for another tap-in like he got his first. Juha working in the corner. Still no clean pass, and now it's stripped away by Chula. As Chula starts to break out for the Seeing Ice Dogs, but his pass off a skate and just as quickly dumped back into the near corner. Approaching 5 minutes played here in the second period as Megan Mahan skates it out on the breakout. Juha cuts her lane off, and then on the second pass, he's able to intercept that behind his back. Juha makes the pass to Amanda Provin, setting up for the shot. Big save, big rebound. What a save by Gary Steeves off the great shot by Amanda Provin. The Bullseye pressing. Here goes Juha, picks it up through the high slot, looking for a shooting lane. Oh, somehow that stays out. What a save by Gary Steeves as he closes the 5-hole just in time to keep that one from crossing the line. All right, Joe, one of the things I know that you're, I'm going to say famous for at this point, is your TikTok following. Tell us a little bit about your social media messaging and why you love to do it.
For sure, like I really started social media to spread awareness to blind hockey, but not just blind hockey, also the disability community, to show people that people with disabilities aren't defined by their disabilities and they can live regular lives with different adaptations, and that we're still all beauties. We're still out here playing hockey because it's not a known sport. When I tell people about blind hockey, they think we just stand there and we don't really play, but we fly, and I'm just trying to show that, spread some awareness.
Absolutely. In the next break, we'll get you to throw out your handles so people can give you a follow if they so like. But here go the Ice Dogs as Chula, starting on the breakout, chips it forward just past James Ruddle, and it's secured now by Dustin Butterfield. Ruddle strips it off of his stick. This could be a break. Ruddle drops for Jans, shot right on, and he scores! Matt Jans gets the goal to put the Ice Dogs on the board. His first of the weekend. What a moment there for the rookie Matt Jans. And it's 2-1 here in the gold medal game. While a relentless forecheck from James the Train Ruddle, who celebrates by chugging and as if he's a trucker honking the horn. He made a beauty pass over to Jans, and he did not make a mistake once he got it. 8 minutes remaining in the second period. It's 2-1 in the gold medal game at the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. All right, Joe, how can people give you a follow on TikTok and social?
Find me at Jacked Blind Guy on TikTok.
And you got like 15,000 followers or something, right?
Yeah, we're growing slowly but steadily.
Love it, absolutely. And of course, give Canadian Blind Hockey a follow across our socials as well. As here goes Juha into the offensive zone. Great drop pass, but Laura Mark's shot got blocked, and Chula on the second effort chops it down the ice as DeMontis picks it up inside the blue line. He's got to make a pass between the legs, drop pass intended for Chula, but Juha was right there to scoop it away. Chula at the end of a shift starts to peel off for a change. Good hustle there from the Vancouver Eclipse player, as now Jason Juha starts to wheel out for the Bullseye. His pass picked off by Mizuraka, as Mizuraka brings it into the zone, and he tries to hold up Juha, who wheels out from the far side in front of his own net. Makes the pass to Schneider across center ice. He returns it intended for Juha, but Mizuraka hustling back made a great interception. Puck shot down the ice that time by Lapierre, but not deep enough. It's quickly fired right back to the right defenseman for the Bullseye, who in turn chips it up for Juha. His pass intended for Schneider, broken up. Oh, nearly holding the zone was Julien Blais-Savoie, but it just got outside the blue. He makes a beautiful cross-ice tape-to-tape pass to pick out Schneider, who works out of the corner, makes the pass to Juha. There's the good, clean pass buzzer as Juha wheels out through the top of the circle, takes the shot. That got blocked by Foxcroft, who I think that one stung him on the foot a little bit, but he's seemingly shaking it off. Juha tries to move around Jans, but he would not be megged on that one. Great defensive play by Jans. Juha scoops it up through center ice. Bit of contact there as Cassandra Ruddle crushes into him, but now it's secured by Normand Blais. Blais chips it out front just past Blais-Savoie, and now it'll be secured by Curtis Ruddle through center ice for the Ice Dogs. Cassandra Ruddle makes the pass. Curtis tries to get it back to her, but that time broken up. As Chula backtracks, he was up there as well for the Ice Dogs. The Bullseye have it out across center ice with Normand Blais. Tries to drop it back, nothing doing, as now Chula scoops it up. Nice stick work there by Lapierre to impede the path of Chula, but the Ice Dogs have it with James Ruddle. He makes the pass over to Mizuraka. Curtis Ruddle now has it, shot right on, off the post. Oh, so close to putting that in, and then the net has come off its pegs, so we'll get the whistle. But maybe his best chance of the weekend, Curtis Ruddle ripped that one off the post and was so close to tying this up.
It's a brutal sound. Sometimes it's a nice sound, though.
It's a little nicer when it's off the post and in, eh, bud?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we got the face-off coming up here to the right of the goaltender, Oliver Pye. As we're inside the final 5 minutes of play. From the draw, DeMontis tries the shot, it's blocked, pops over to James Ruddle, who tries to feed it in front. Jans, they bury it on the rebound! Anthony Chula ties this game, and he has the beauty celly there. As an archer, he knows that it's all about the accuracy, and he finished that off a bit of a goal mouth scramble, but Trula was in the right place at the right time. And Joe, we're all square 2-2 in this gold medal game.
This is a great game. This is a beauty game. Yuha's going to come with some revenge here. Mark my words. Yuha's coming with revenge. He's not playing around anymore.
No, I think we're going to see him step it up to another gear. I'll give you that one.
I'm rooting for Yuha here. I got the cowboy hat. Yeehaw. Yeehaw, baby.
Well, you're going to have to call it if he scores.
Of course.
Yuha gets set to take the face-off there against Foxcroft. Yuha won it, but it ended up in possession of the Ice Dogs for a moment before Jay now takes it through center ice. Jason Yuha gains the zone, drops to Amanda Provin. Her shot from distance just goes wide. Yuha picks it up off the end board, cycling around the far face-off dot, all the way to the top of the point, looking for a lane. Cuts into the middle, shoots. Big save by Steves. What a save there by Gary Steves. Yuha wanted that one for sure. He's on the puck again, though. Sharp angle, no shooting lane yet. As he checks his options, stick handles in tight. Again, they collapse down low. What a pass in front, but Provin had it caught in her skates, and she never could get a clean shot away. But a good sequence there for the Bullseye and a good defensive stand from the Ice Dogs not to concede. 3:08 remaining in the second period of play. As Amanda Provin tries to dig it out, but Catherine LeMay wins that battle. Centered in front, but Yuha there with the interception. Wheeling out from his own zone on the far side, he starts to cut his way through the middle, picks up the pace, drops the puck at the point for Provin. She fires it in deep as Yuha scoops it up off the end boards. DeMontis trying to contain him. All over the back of Yuha, he tries some misdirection, but another defender there as well in Mizuraka, and they contain Yuha along the far boards. And now it's chipped up ahead for DeMontis and Trula. Trula toes the line to stay on side. Great play as DeMontis fires it behind the net. Good clean pass indicated now as Trula scoops it off the half boards. Shot from DeMontis to the far post. It just hopped over the stick of Matt Jans, who was ready to tap it in. Yuha, he'll chip that one out through center ice, and the Bullseye are going to get some changes here. Nice job not to shoot it so hard that it would get called an icing. Matt Jans makes the pass to DeMontis across the blue line. Tries to return it, but Schneider there for the block. Laura Mark tries to get the clearance. Battle for the puck. Cassandra Ruddle nearly came away with it. Now she does have possession. Her pass, however, picked off by Schneider, and now he takes some speed and space in front of him to carry the puck into the zone. Minute 45 remaining in the period. Schneider, he needs to make a pass. Dishes off for Ian Rankin. Shot right on. Oh, it's sitting there, and what a save by Steves. Gary Steves gets just enough to keep it out.
Gary's on his head right now. Back to his former prime self. Incredible.
Absolutely. He was fired up to play here in tournament play. It's been a few years for him.
Yep.
And he's just gotten better and better every game this weekend. As that might have been Gary Steves' best save of the weekend. He actually had a great one not too long before that on the Yuha shot. As the face-off won by the Ice Dogs. They clear it to the line, but not past Julien Blaise-Savoie. From the face-off dot. His shot right on, but that's not going to count. No pass established, so immediately waved off, and the face-off will come outside the blue line. 58.5 seconds remaining in the period. As we get set to take this face-off just outside the Ice Dogs blue line. Checking the live chat thread, we're getting some great comments coming in, including Sheila, who's cheering on Blake Schneider. From the face-off, the Bullseye take possession. Julien Blaise-Savoie tries to get the puck in deep, but it's quickly fired back out across center ice. And now Curtis Ruddle takes it. He's got his dad with him in James Ruddle, but the pass just behind him, and it's scooped up by Julien Blaise-Savoie. And he's quickly into the zone. The clock hadn't started as Yuha takes the shot. Oh, what a save by Steves! Jason Yuha got into the prime slot area for that attempt, but couldn't quite keep it on. As here goes Yuha, stick handling his way to the top of the blue line, evading a couple of defenders. Again, right to the blue as he shields the puck away from both Ruddles and Mizuraka. As now Chaz Mizuraka comes up with it. Around his own net, tries to work the near side wing for the breakout, banks it off the glass and out. As a delayed offside here against the Bullseye. 20 seconds remaining in the period. As Yuha does well to get the puck in deep here, tries to chip out front. Blocked by Megan Mahan, held in at the line for a moment by Julien Blais-Savoie. Nice job by Curtis James Ruddle as he chips it forward. Just 7 seconds remaining in the period as Yuha will clear that down the ice. And that'll do it for the second period as both teams find in the back of the net. And after 2 periods, we're all square 2-2. Well, we've also got Luca DeMontis, program manager for Canadian Blind Hockey, up here. Luca, let's bring you into the booth.
Nico, thanks for having me. Real quick, we just want to be honest and thankful for all our sponsors who are making these events possible. AMI, CNIB Foundation, Daniels Family Foundation, Mania, and Electra Health, and of course also the City of Calgary Tourism Group. Thank you for all your help in hosting this incredible event. Over 40 athletes from Canada, England, and USA taking part in the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. So we just want to give a huge shout out and stick tap to all the incredible partners, donors, and sponsors to Canadian Blind Hockey. This is not possible without all of you. Also, we would love to give a huge shout out to all our volunteers that took part this weekend. If it was a volunteer coach or a guide dog walker, the list goes on. So this game is so important to all these players, but it's important because of all the hard work our volunteers put into this. So just wanted to come on here and just say a huge thank you on behalf of the organization, Canadian Blind Hockey, our board of directors, and the whole community here. Thank you for all your incredible work this weekend in Calgary.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. Great job, Luca. Thank you for all the hard work that you do, you and Matt and the whole staff and the board and everyone involved with Canadian Blind Hockey. Let's get to a few viewer shout-outs while we have some time here in the intermission as the comments are coming in fast and furious. Big shout-out to Wayne Deck, who says, bring home the gold, James the Train, Lightning Curtis, and float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, Cassandra. Cheering you on, Wayne and Colleen. A big shout-out to Canadian Beer Hounds, who says this is fantastic and much more competitive than some NHL games. Honestly, that's really well said. Absolutely it is.
Nico, I got a couple also coming in here. National team headed out to Fort Wayne, Indiana a couple weeks ago, and we actually got our bus driver, Dennis, watching and tuning in, and he says we've got a great game here. He wants to give a huge shout-out to all his friends and Coach Cowboy, he said. So thanks for watching, Dennis.
Yeah, big shout-out to Dennis. He's a legend in the national team and, of course, the blind hockey community after his service down in Indiana. We're getting some international comments too as well, as I saw we had a viewer from Asia and one from Germany, as well as who was Lisa Bargain from Germany cheering on Cody Sturgeon. Keep the comments coming. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering on, and we'll get to a few more viewer shout-outs. But for now, we got to get back to the ice because the third period of play about to get underway here in the gold medal game at the 2022 Canadian Blind Hockey Western Regional Tournament. And here we go. Third period underway with the Bullseye winning the draw. Yuha draws it back. It's now secured by Chula for the Ice Dogs. Good cross-ice pass to pick out Kat LeMay as LeMay tries to gain the zone, but Provin there to strip it off her stick after she got across the blue. Rimmed around the boards to the far side wing where Stuart Belich comes up with it for the Bullseye. He clears that one forward. Belich has had a really strong performance this weekend, but nice play by Provin. Drops to Yuha. He shoots! He scores! Yeehaw, Yuha!
Yeehaw, Yuha! Yuha, let's ride, baby. I'm not a betting man, but I'm putting the house on that one. I called it. We can rewind that. I'm just a genius, guys. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, you called it, and that was a great yeehaw by you, Joe. Great job, buddy. And a nice snipe by Jay from long range. Not much chance there for Gary Steves on that shot. It was from distance. It was dipping on him, and Jake the Snake Yuha finds a way to put his team back in front. His second of the game, his third point of this game, and the Bullseye now lead 3-2. But here go the Ice Dogs. Mizuraka in pursuit of the puck behind the net. Checking his passing options. He's got Cassandra Ruddle in the slot. Tries to play it back for Megan Mahan, but there goes Schneider for the interception, and this could be a 2-on-0. Schneider makes the pass to Rankin. Oh, what a back check by Mizuraka. He goes full snow angel diving out to block the pass. He even crashed into his own net. That's how you sacrifice your body to make the play.
Chaz does not care about his body. He's just, he'll do anything to win. He'll break every single bone in his body to block a blind hockey pass. Guy's an absolute tank. He's a weapon. He's my roommate, unfortunately, but guy's a beauty.
Great stuff here this weekend from everyone involved. We still get some great comments coming in on the live chat thread. Big shout out to Hussein, to Lana, to Tessa, to Danny, to Amy, to all of you. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Face off to the left of the goaltender, Steves, won by the Bullseye. Play back to Blaise Savoie. His shot, that one just missed as he let it rip from about the top of the face-off circle. Juha drops it back for Blaise Savoie, returns the pass to Juha, working his way, sharp angle shot. Oh, and that caught Steves in the mask, right up in the head, and hopefully he's all right. Looks like he's nodding that he's okay, but that definitely stung him as Juha let that shot fly, and it caught Steves flush in the helmet. Good job by the officials to immediately whistle the play down for player safety and ensure that Steves is fit to continue here.
Yeah, metal puck to the dome leaves a mark, definitely. Definitely leaves a mark. Steves is a warrior, though. He's out there.
And it looks like he's going to be okay to continue. Still trying to shake it off on his knees, but good support around him there in Chula and DeMontis and Mizoraka, and they're going to make sure he takes all the time he needs. Well, we got Joe Fornazier up in the booth with me, and now the head coach, Joey Ali, is going to go out onto the ice to check on his goaltender, Steves. He can't be too careful with a head injury, so good job to put player safety first here. Joe, for folks who maybe haven't followed your career the whole way, that are just learning about you, tell us a little bit about how you got involved with blind hockey and what it means to you.
So I played hockey until I was 10 years old, and I was actually at a tryout. Pretty much during the month of the tryout, I lost 96% of my vision.
Wow.
I quit playing hockey for 4 years, and when I was 14 years old, I showed up to the first ever GTA youth program, and a couple practices, went to the Ice Owls, developed my way up, and became the youngest player on the national team at 15 years old, and I've just been flying ever since. But it's just more than hockey. It's a community. We're all going through the same thing, and everyone, Nico included, this guy's an absolute beauty. There's just too many beauties in this community, and it's amazing.
Well, you got that right. Everybody involved here, maybe myself excluded, is an absolute class act beauty, but we're thrilled to be back for in-person events after a long couple of years, and obviously Nationals back in March was big, but this is the first Westerns post-COVID, so it's a celebration here in Calgary as we're coming to you from the Winsport Arena. Beautiful facility, by the way. As Norman Blais takes a shot, it goes off the side of the net, never really threatening Steves, and now it's cleared down the ice by the Ice Dogs. And not going to have enough for icing, so Lapierre is going to have to wheel out from behind his own goal, working the far side wing. Gets around the first forward checker, makes the pass ahead for Juha, who takes it up to the attacking blue line. Juha at the hash marks, drops back for Julien Blaise Savoie, ripped away from him by the Tasmanian Devil, Chaz Mizoraka, who sends it up the ice, and this could be a 2-on-1 for the Ice Dogs. But Jans, well, they're going to say he stayed onside. That was certainly close, as Jans makes the pass to James Rattle, who chips it to Chula off the crossbar and out. Oh, man. I can't believe that didn't go bar down and in. Tough break there for the Ice Dogs. Chula knows it, that he probably deserved better on that one. DeMontis wheels out from behind his own goal. 11 minutes remaining in the third period of play. His team, the Ice Dogs, now trailing 3-2 to the Bullseye after Juha got the go-ahead goal here early in the period. But now it's scooped up by DeMontis through center ice. DeMontis gains the zone, makes the drop pass to Matt Jans. Nice poke check by Juha to knock it off his stick, and then cleared away down the ice on that effort by, I believe that was Norman Blais there. As through the middle neutral zone, it's now secured by Juha across the blue line, checks his options, makes the pass over to Proven. She tries to dig it out front for Jay. He takes a shot right on. Great save by Steves, and with the puck dying in the crease, it'll be whistled down for the face-off. Actually, it was Stuart Belich that made that play prior, but go ahead, buddy. What'd you have to say?
Stuart's an absolute beauty with him in the hot tub last night. And this is another great thing about the community. It's like so many different age ranges. Stewart's a bit older. We've got guys like Ted with the Ice Owls, 80 years old. It's just amazing, but we all just come together as one, you know? It's awesome.
Absolutely. Regardless of your age or skill level, there's an opportunity for you to play here with Canadian blind hockey. Chaz Mizoraka brings it into the zone, tries to center in front for Curtis Ruddle, but again, with the puck dying in the blue paint, it'll be whistled down. Bit of a collision through the neutral zone. Chula taking the worst of it, but he seems to be all right. So 9.5 minutes remaining in the third period of play. If the game does end up tied through 3 periods, we would go to overtime and, if necessary, a shootout. But right now, the Ice Dogs, they got to find a way to equalize, as Chula can't win the draw that time against Ian Rankin. Rankin's had a really solid weekend. I've been very impressed with his play this weekend. As that puck shot down the ice inside the Ice Dogs blue line, where it's now secured, as Chula takes it, and he'll wheel back through the middle here. The Seeing Ice Dogs trailing 3-2, as Chula brings it across center ice into the offensive zone, makes the pass for Mizoraka, who tries to muscle it forward. Tied up there by Ian Rankin, who gloves it out to the blue line, but Megan Mahan able to hold the zone. Mahan with a long shot, knocked down in front. Oh, Chula never could quite corral it for a second shot attempt, and then his pass back to the point just out of the reach of Cassandra Ruddle, so they'll have to start up again through the neutral zone. Chula through center ice. Mizoraka backhands that one right in on goal. Pye with the paddle down makes the save, and he'll freeze that with 8:20 left in the third. Well, Joe, you called the go-ahead goal for Jay and the Bullseye. What do you think? Do the Ice Dogs have something in them here to tie this one up?
I don't know. A little Chula crossbar, but the play was offside, so that's the hockey gods telling them no.
Okay.
That's the hockey gods telling them no. I don't know. It's difficult. The Tasmanian Devil. He might have something in him. I think Stewie might pop one. Here.
Belich?
Yeah, I'm saying Stewie.
Okay, all right.
I'm saying Stewie's going to pop one or get an apple here.
I've been very impressed with his play as well this weekend. For someone we didn't know a ton about coming into this, all the rookies, I think they've shown very well this weekend. As from the face-off, the Bullseye had it in their own zone. They quickly cleared out, but the Ice Dogs bring it right back in, but on a delayed offside. It puts an end to that sequence. So with 7.5 minutes remaining in the third period, time ticking away, the Ice Dogs have got to find a way to get some positive momentum here and get some shots on net. From the face-off, however, it's the Bullseye in possession with Juha on the puck. He's got Schneider into the zone with him. Can't make the pass as Schneider was tied up nicely by Foxcroft. Now Juha finds him with the pass. Schneider gives it right back to Juha as he works his way out of the near side corner. Up the half wall, nice pivot to get around the man, open up some space. Through the slot, shoots. Yeehaw, Juha! A bar down beauty. And that's the insurance marker. And for Jay, that's his second hat trick of the weekend, making it 4-2 for the Bullseye.
I got to tip my cowboy hat to that one. We're riding, baby.
Give me one more of those.
Get your saddle on. Yeehaw, Juha! Jason Juha.
All right, you're getting too good. You're going to be taking my job soon.
Another beauty hattie from Juha. Guy averages 7 goals a game. He's getting a max contract soon. What else do we expect here?
He has brought his A game once again. I don't even know if it's arguably, he is simply the best blind hockey player in the world at this point, and he continues to show us why. But here goes Mark DeMontis blazing up the ice. He's got Mizoraka with him, tries the pass. Blaise Savoie there for the initial block. Now it's secured by Chula. Great pass to pick out Curtis Ruddle at the hash marks. His shot attempt whacked at there by LeMay, but she couldn't get it on goal. Good defensive collapse by the Bullseye to take away any time or space. 5:45 remaining in the third. The Bullseye now leading by 2. The Seeing Ice Dogs have got to show some more urgency at this point, as the puck shot in front of their bench picked up nicely, and they fire it back inside their own zone, where DeMontis will have to retrieve it from the near corner. DeMontis, he's got Chula with him, starts to wheel out behind his own net, leaves it for Chula, and he'll skate up the ice here with speed. Evades a collision with the Mack truck. as Chula gains the zone, but they're a step offside, and that's got to be a bit frustrating there for the Ice Dogs.
Nico, what are you thinking here? What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking you pull the goalie here.
Honestly, that's a smart move.
You know what? It's not going to hurt you to give up one more.
Exactly. I'm calling out Joey Ali. I'm calling out Cowboy. If you don't pull the goalie right now, this game's on you. There's really no other debate.
Well, you're not mincing words at least. I like that. Face-off will come just outside the blue line. They are going to call a timeout now.
Oh, okay.
So, hey, maybe they heard you.
Maybe.
I know there's a bit of a delay on our broadcast, so, maybe they're watching down at the bench and said, yeah, Joe's right. Let's call the timeout and get him out.
Honestly, I gotta say U-Haw's gonna pop 4 here. Little Austin Matthews with the 4.
Well, that's the risk, right? If you're the Seeing Ice Dogs, you gotta push forward, and you can't really be concerned about giving up one more. But
exactly.
U-Haw's the type of player that'll take advantage of that for sure.
He will. I don't think they're gonna pull him, to be honest. I don't think they've got the courage in them. Joey Ali's not ready for the big moment right now.
Well, Gary Steves is staying in goal for the time being.
Still between the pipes.
And we'll take this window to get a couple of quick shout-outs in here as the live chat thread continues to chime in with great comments. And we'll give a shout-out to Danny Mizuraka, who's tuning in. Amy, who says, I woke the baby cheering for Matt Jans and Curtis Ruddle. So that's great. Thank you, Amy, for that. Hussein, who's loving the action. Who else do we have here? Lana Ruddle, who says, time to howl, dogs, let's go. Well, they got to get barking now because there's only 4:42 remaining in the third period of play. And it seems that Steves is going to stay in the net, so...
That's all she wrote, eh?
Yeah,
that's all she wrote.
They still have 4:42. Listen,
see.
We've seen 2 goals scored in quick succession. It's not impossible.
We got Chaz Mizuraka, we got Anthony Chula, Dima, we got some snipers.
That's it,
We'll
and
see.
Chaz Mizuraka wins the face-off there for the Seeing Ice Dogs as they get the puck in deep. Chula gives chase, but Butterfield tracks it to the corner, tries the clearance. Chula knocks it down initially, and then Provin able to chip it off the boards. Mahan held it in, and on the third effort, U-Haw clears it out across center ice. 4:20 remaining in the third. Chula, cross-ice pass. Oh, could have been called for too many skaters on that one as Julien Blaise-Savoie quickly came off the bench, played the puck before his teammate got off the ice, but nothing doing there as the Ice Dogs move it out through center ice. Jans tracking to the far boards, but Julien Blaise-Savoie gets there first, sends that down the ice, but that's going to go for an icing call. And with just under 4 minutes left in the third, a big offensive zone draw now for the Ice Dogs.
Nico, I got a question for you here.
Yes, sir.
So, when I was 14 years old, you gave me the nickname of the Whiz Kid.
Yep.
And now I'm 19. When do I graduate to the Whiz Man? When do I graduate here?
First of all, we won't be calling you that. Definitely will not be calling you that. But you know what? We'll have to look at when Sidney Crosby made that transition from Sid the Kid.
We'll have to do some research.
Sid. Yeah, we'll have to
do some
figure
research
that
here.
out. We'll work on a new nickname for you. Don't worry. DeMontis through center ice. Nice job to evade a couple of poke checks. He's still got the puck on his stick. Makes the pass over to Mizuraka, working off the near side half wall. Tries to center in front. U-Haw there with the block. Ripped around the far side boards, and that's going to clear out through center ice as a foot race ensues here between Chula and Laura Mark. And Mark does well to get there first and knock the puck in deep. 3 minutes remaining in the third. The Seeing Ice Dogs down by 2, starting to press forward. Great pass by Chula. All the way across a couple of lines to find Mizuraka, but then his return intended for Jans got blocked. The Bullseye trying to clear the zone. The Ice Dogs trying to pin them in, and now it's shot out through center where DeMontis secures it in front of his own bench. DeMontis has room to skate. He opts to go cross ice for Chula, who had it go between his legs, and now it's secured by Mizuraka out of the corner. Chula, shot attempt, kicked away as Julien Blaise-Savoie there with the block. And now it's U-Haw wheeling out the far side wing. 2:20 remaining in the third. U-Haw gains the zone. Tries to make the pass over. He actually tried to split the D before trying to return to Schneider as U-Haw works his way out of the near side corner. Up the wall, he pivots back towards the corner. 3 red jerseys trying to contain him. And U-Haw nearly sneaks past all of them, and now he does, even after DeMontis had him pinned on the boards for a minute. U-Haw continues to take time off the clock here as he makes a quick pass and gets it back in the far side corner. Mahan trying to defend him behind the net. Yuha trying to work his way out front. 1:45 remaining in the third. Yuha dumps it off behind the goal as Normand Blais, who opened the scoring back in the first, gets a touch there. But now it's secured by DeMontis. DeMontis, he had his lane cut off by Yuha, and now it's secured by the Bullseye star as he takes it up through the center circle across the blue line and working the near wing down to the goal line. Cycling with the puck, 1:20 remaining in the third. Banks it off the back of the net. He's got the Mack truck set up in front and Provin at the top of the faceoff dot. Yuha chips it around the defender in Chula. Still cycles in the far corner. He's just playing a game of keep away right now as they can't get the puck off.
Yuha is unreal. He is unreal.
He keeps it on a string. It's wild,
my
eh?
God.
Unbelievable puck control is trying to dig away for it. There's Tate Hoyam, but it's Amanda Provin who scoops it out and fires it back in. Final minute of play in the third period.
Yuha just killed so much time there.
Absolutely. He basically killed 1.5 minutes just by himself. But now here goes Chula through center ice, hits the blue line. He's got to make a pass, tries to pick out Ruddle, but that's broken up by Yuha. 40 seconds remaining in the third. 2-on-1 here. Yuha makes the pass to Belic. Belic shoots. Big save by Steves. The rebound cleared away by DeMontis. 30 seconds remaining in the third period of play. It's the 2022 Canadian Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. As crashing in there is Mizoraka. He tries to wrestle the puck away. Pinned up against the boards by Cody Sturgeon. He's had a great game on the blue line for the Bullseye. 10 seconds remaining. Mizoraka tries to dig it off the wall. Yuha there with the block. 7 seconds. Mizoraka behind the goal. Wraps. He just rammed it off the post. He had the wide open net and couldn't jam it in. And that's the final buzzer. What a great game. What a great weekend.
Awesome.
And what a finish here in the gold medal game with the Bullseye winning 4-2 over the Seeing Ice Dogs.
They just couldn't touch Yuha there. He got on his horse and he rode him to the sunset. He rode him to victory. Oh man, yeehaw, baby.
Indeed, yeehaw indeed. He had the hat trick today. 4 points in the game, assisting on the opening goal. And hey, credit to the Seeing Ice Dogs. That was one heck of a gutsy effort.
They fought.
They absolutely fought hard, but just didn't quite have enough today.
I don't want to put the blame on anyone but the goalie Poe. I'm looking at Cowboy. I'm looking at Joey Ellie. They're the national team coaches here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
It might be a fair point because they were pressing. I mean, the thing on the flip side was Yuha cycled for 2 minutes in the offensive zone by himself. So, but hey, what a great performance by both teams, all three teams this weekend, and everyone who participated. From volunteers to coaches to the players to the officials on the ice as well. Great job by everybody here at the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. Your champions at this event, the Bullseye in yellow, the final score of this gold medal game, 4-2 over the Ice Dogs. Joe, before we sign off, you want to give any shout-outs to anyone back home or any last words you want to say?
Shout out to all the boys at Laurier and Waterloo, best university in the country. Shout out to Nico Cotarelli. That guy's an absolute snipe show. This guy's an absolute snipe show. Thank you so much for being here, calling these games like an absolute GOAT. He's the GOAT in the blind hockey community. Yuha's the GOAT on the ice, but behind the scenes, there's no bigger beauty than Nico Cotarelli. So honestly, my biggest shout outs to Nico.
No, not even. The biggest shout out today goes to our camera operator, our chauffeur, the man of many hats, Doug Yuha. We were stranded at the hotel, and we wouldn't have been here if not for Doug. So, Doug, you're the MVP today.
I didn't even realize Dougie was here, Mr. Yuha. Salute to you.
Well,
salute to you.
On behalf of everybody here at Canadian Blind Hockey, we appreciate all of you tuning in. Let's get a couple of quick viewer shout-outs in to wrap up the show. A big shout-out to Hussein, who's been tuned in all weekend long. Kayla for cheering on Blake. Hillary. Oh, hey, Hillary, how's it going? Good to hear from you. Tuning in from Oxford, UK. Wish she was there. I believe you recently got named captain of the women's national blind soccer team, if I saw that correctly. Congratulations, Hillary, on all the great work you're doing. And again, big shout outs to everybody for tuning in all weekend long. But that's going to do it for us on the broadcast here. We appreciate all of your great comments and all of you tuning in throughout the weekend. for one final time on behalf of everyone from Canadian Blind Hockey. My name's Nico Cardarelli. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time, as this has been the 2022 Western Regional Blind Hockey Tournament. Tell me what you mean, tell me what you mean, tell me.